Hello, I just wanted to record a video to make things a little bit easier to explain. I've made a test page here in Copy, so you're welcome to check it and even to look at it or copy anything that you need, but it's a bit easier to explain. In this case, the images all needed to be the same size, so I went ahead and in the media library created a support test folder and cut all images to the same exact size. These wouldn't be relevant, they're in a different block, but especially the ones that are on the same block have to be exactly the same dimension. That's when they start acting weirdly. So I added them there, and first of all, I'll show you an example of how I would create this block. I would create first an empty block again, add a image element. Let's just use this for practice. And then let's add a paragraph element, and we can copy paste this information here. Just test it. Let's get the correct style. So now we have one column. I would duplicate it to make sure they're all the same. Then they're at full width, and this is where you play with the spacing. To make sure they all remain the same size, you must use the spacing in the block settings. I would always recommend adding the same spacing everywhere in your doc, especially on the sides, to make it look nice. In this case, I've added 30. You can add more, but I would always recommend adding the same on both sides just to make it look symmetrical. And then in this case, you would just have to duplicate the block and change the information, the text as I've done here, which you can see is all aligned nicely. I then also went ahead and added, not in this one, here, for example, see I added 30. This one should also be 30, just to make everything look a bit better. Here again, 30. And this is the other block that was acting up a bit. I also added, no, this one I didn't add anything yet. So in this case, I added the images and I also cut them to the same size. So I did these a different size. They both have to be the same size to make sure they align properly. And again, if you want the spacing, I would recommend using block spacing. But in this case, they're aligned perfectly to each other. And then you can see here, everything is just aligned nicely. If you have any questions, please let me know. Have a good day.